Hey there, my friends. Today, I want to talk about a topic that I believe is really important and one that we might not think about as much, but it's the ego. And I want to talk about some of the lessons that I've learned over the years about the ego and first of all, how it pertains to material possessions. Today, yeah, I don't need a big fancy house, fancy car because I know they do not bring true happiness. And I'm grateful for this lesson because it's allowed me to stay focused on what actually brings me joy and fulfillment. The fact that I don't have a car payment, a very low mortgage payment, when the temptation out there to go and get something more fancy or nice is always out there. I've realized that external circumstances, such as material possessions, they only bring temporary satisfaction. And like I said, the ego is a sneaky little thing. If you're not aware, it's going to convince. I know it tries to convince me that I need this car or a bigger house. And what's happening is I'm clinging to fears that keep me from being my true and authentic self. And that really is what I want to talk a little bit about today is how the ego and fear really, work hand in hand if you're not paying attention. So we need to be self-aware and recognize the influence of ego in our lives. And by doing so, we can let go of this attachment to external validation, status symbols, and we can focus on what is bringing us our own joy. So there's many examples of how the ego clings to fear, but I'm going to share a couple with you. For example, when we defend ourselves or we get criticized, which I know happens to me, it can be a sign that we're actually afraid or embarrassed or that we're being exposed and we can't control the outcome. So a lot of times when I find myself in that place, I know that I'm probably embarrassed or there's an outcome that I want to control. Similarly, when we talk about ourselves and we want to be the center of attention, it can stem from the fear that we're not enough or that we're trying to hide insecurities, right? So, like, if I put all my external validation on how this video here was received, that's just proof that I'm running from a place of ego versus coming up here, sharing my truth, and knowing that I'm going to feel better because even if it affects one person in a positive way, then it's carried its message. So the good news is that we can overcome some of these the ego and the fears that go along with it by becoming, like I said, more self-aware, cultivating a deeper sense of acceptance, having inner peace, and then we let go of our attachment to that validation and the recognition that we think we need. So, to wrap this all up, I hope this video inspires you to just be a little bit more mindful and self aware in your own life. We all have ego. It's going to happen. We're going to be in that place. It's actually healthy, but it's remember to not let it run your life. It's always going to have some influence on you. And remember, like I said, true happiness and fulfillment comes from within, not external circumstances like material possessions. Or that's only comes from the heart, baby. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a great day.